some helpful YouTube comment before from a poor soul who has been watching our campaign through properly. Turns out we're not on session 135, we're on session 136, because when you pointed out on the comments that we go from you all taking your first attempt at arrest in like the room in the Amber Temple, that you ended up like chatting to Harris in, like north of the Tenebrous room. You fall asleep in there, session like 117. Session 118 opens with you in with Exophanta, having now met him. It's like,
you missed one.
Oh dear. Yeah, missed the one where you actually meet Exophanta. So basically a bit of golem combat, the statue, and then meeting him. And having the very initial chat.
God.
Can't find it.
TPK.
Can't find it anywhere. Of clearly, it's fallen up the VOD cycle and everything. It's like, yeah, I'm afraid that is I will write to you what happened.
Do you want us to replay that session?
Yes.
What's the
statue?
statue?
Make all the right choices.
I don't think we should look at that statue.
It's like, oh, Harris, I finally found you. Dagger, 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 dagger.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Hello, Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hello.
How are you guys doing today?
Got pizza on the way, so that's good.
On the way.
Absolutely knackered. Oh,
pizza's here.
Oh, you couldn't have ordered it 5 minutes earlier. Who's gone to get it? Bet you both have. Bet you both stand there.
I'm here.
Like
I'm
bloody.
here.
What are those three dickheads on Rainbow called? Alex. No, the non-puppet ones. The ones where clearly there was a bit of a polycule thing going on there for the 70s. Ron, Jane, and Jerry or something?
Rod, Jane, and Jerry. I don't know. Correcting you with the same thing.
Yeah, I could just imagine Halvor and Cora answering the front door in matching sweaters.
Yeah. The dog also in a sweater.
Yeah, there's two dogs. Both of them wearing matching sweaters.
Only one.
Two sweaters.
One dog
We
wearing
actually,
two
we actually
sweaters.
did take a picture of them at Christmas where they were sat next to the tree, each wearing a little Christmas jumper.
I absolutely knew I could rely on the jackal to actually write the names. Rod, Jane, and... That's a really racist... No, he's not called that. That's awful. No. Rod, Jane, and Freddie.
Freddie. Of course it was.
I don't want to play with my red twanger.
Fantastic impression, Alex. Thank you very much.
He's only got a little one.
Oh, yeah. Yippee, I'm going to go to little one. No, it was...
Oh, Jeffrey, yours is massive! I'm going to watch that clip again. The first time I saw that, I think it was on an episode of It'll Be Alright on the Night, and my mind was just blown that like an actual show had done something so very, very naughty.
Especially at the time as well.
Yeah, I think it was like for a rap party, wasn't it? It's for like a staff Christmas party, and someone's like, "I'll take a copy of this."
I sound, when I do that, I sound like a cross between. Oh, maybe that is Zippy and George is just the Bo Selector bear.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, very similar. And maybe you can twang your friends, Bo.
Wait, Mad, were you doing a voice?
Oh.
Zing. Do we have Cora, Peter Seeker, back?
Indeed.
So, who wants to remind us what happened last week? Maybe Cora at first, and then Halvor. Just a bit of great combat, that was it, really?
Yeah, that was it. Then we went in the tunnel and end, right?
Scene.
That remains to be seen.
That'd have been brilliant if when it's like it all blacks out and then the animation you did, it was just white and it just comes saying Finn. That was just the end of the campaign.
The Dark Souls, you died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I basically chose to be a good person and stick around and help the Fanes be restored, because that's what I promised, and left the temptation of Harris and Boyd in the Foreverlands.
Why do I feel attacked?
Did
I
anyone
made the-
attack
I
you
made-
on?
I
It's
made
not
the right
Minority Report, mate. Don't worry.
I made the right choice, Alex. Make sure you make the right choice when it's your turn.
No, do what you want.
I was very impressed with how you lent into it all, Cora. I would give you inspiration if you'd actually spent your last one yet.
Aw, shucks.
So use it at some point. Yeah, it was very, very good.
It's very emotional.
Good. Halvor was also very good. With his giant, dodging
not
his
as
giant
good.
snow.
It was not what I was expecting. Yeah, it was very out of the blue, but very cool.
Cool. I'm going to ask for Halvor and Cora's patience if anything in the next scene goes a bit weird in terms of what you can see. It should be fine for you. But walls are a pain and things like that. If you do see anything odd, please don't shout it down the microphone. Remember that
Okay.
it's all about Barty. But are we all ready to pick up with the session?
Yep.
I was so tempted. I was really tempted at first just to go to like an obvious battle map that just only has Cora and Halvor on and just start going with the session.
Because we're the good people that will decide to stay and fight. Yeah, that's what I thought.
But I don't think it makes you a bad person if you decide to lay down your gavel or sword and
Coward's
have
way
some
out.
rest.
Yeah, totally cowarded.
Coward's way out. My God.
And this is what I've got to go back to, you know? So I'm saying.
Anywhere but back there. Now, before we start, can I confirm, please, that Halvor and Cora, can you also see Barty?
At the minute it's loading.
Yeah, it's still loading. Sorry.
Okay, then I'll pause.
You do not own any token with vision in this scene.
Yes, you fucking do.
I have a room with nothing in it.
Ah, that's interesting. Could you not see
yes.
Barty then? Until I
he's
just
not there.
dropped him in that. But he wasn't there a minute ago.
Nope.
Very interesting. The viewers will confirm that he has been for me.
Okay, I can see me now.
Okay. Did you have a transition scene, Bartender?
I did.
So you know that this is home. This is your room. Don't know why you've got two swords on the walls. Don't really rate who made this map. But this is was it?
Yeah.
This is where you would sit. This is the room that originally was your father's study, but it ended up becoming your room when you took a few people into the house as a family who had been displaced by a bit of flooding that had taken place in Drast to justify the number of beds in the next room. You would often spend your time writing, studying Lathander, the church, sometimes maybe poring over some of the Masonic in the trade sense, not in the secret society sense, works of your father. Occasionally being, in equal measure, disturbed or brought refreshments by sometimes your mother, sometimes Claudia. It's very warm. It's a very warm day. Look out the window. You see, we can hear the sounds of Drast. It sounds like a busy day, a market day. Scratching up next to your head, you feel that your hair is a bit longer. It seems to be quite a while ago. And whereas the others are as they are now, you seem not from lack of a token, not full Eckhart Poe, but certainly pre-head shave. What do you wish to do?
I feel in my hair. I look at my hands. I look at the clothes that I'm wearing. I'm not wearing what I was just wearing.
No,
Do my
You're
hands
wearing
look
just-
younger?
they do.
I will immediately put my hand to my chest where I had my symbol, my holy symbol of Lathander that I'd found in Ravenloft. My holy symbol of Ravenkind. Is it there?
No. You see, just looking down at you, you are not wearing enough that you're not wearing adventuring gear. You're wearing just like a bit of a loose-fitting casual shirt, pair of boots, just regular around what you would have wore around the house on a day where you might be in the house. You might step outside to do some chores, just dressed clothes.
Yeah. I, for a moment, feel a panic. All right, it's okay. We're all right. And if I can, kind of looking at the window, I want to see if I can see myself in my reflection in the window, in the pane.
Yeah, you look as you did probably just over 20 years ago.
And I'll step to the door, pause before I open it, knowing who might be on the other side. I'm just hand shaking.
And you see, in the midst of making one of the beds, your father, Arlen, and he's sort of mid-fluffing of the bed covers, and his eyes look up and meet yours, and he freezes. His eyes narrow for a moment. Why are you here?
I don't know where here is. Where am I?
If you're here, then you're dead. But this is not where I thought you'd be. You see his eyes just sort of glance between your own eyes. What the hell have you become?
A lot of different things in a long time, Pa.
I think the time has long passed that I've been your pa. The things you've done. And you see him sort of just firm his hand on the door a little bit. I can't let your mother see you like this. Even in death, she weeps knowing what you've done.
And I just sit on the edge of the bed and just my head in my hands and just start crying. I'm sorry, Pa. I'm so sorry. I thought I was doing it for her. And it took me so long to realize I was doing it for me.
Stay there. He's here. It won't take long. You hear a bit of a gasp, like a half gasp and a stifled sob from the other side of the door before Arlen closes it again.
Don't know how I got here. I never thought I'd see you again. I came to terms with that a long time ago.
Oh, we died a while ago.
Yeah.
Spend our days here in our peace.
I'm glad for that. I truly am. Is she here?
Is she here? No. You know where she is. How could you be anywhere else? She was too young to have made our mistakes, and she sure as hell won't end up where you're gonna go, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Why'd you do those things?
I don't know. At first, because I was angry, because nobody else was doing anything. I wanted to get them all back. And then it became just more. I got into it deeper than I thought, Pa. The people that I was... At first, the people I was killing, they deserved it, and you know they did. You did on it too, Pa. For what they did. For what they took from us.
So you lost your sister. We lost both our children.
Yeah. But I think we all lost each other when she went. Well, she died. We weren't the same. You and Ma. We weren't a family then. There's nothing for me to stick around. You were working all the time. And then Ma did what she did.
What
I
have you
didn't
come
have
here
any-
for?
I don't even know how I got here. I was someplace else. Do you know where I was? Seems like you know some stuff. You know what I've been up to. I don't know how much you know. And I
Enough
step
from
off
looking
the
at
bed.
you.
Step off the bed and I kind of like take a step closer. Yeah. My journey was a long one and it's taken me to some places I didn't expect. Trying to make amends.
Trying to make amends. How? How's it not just more of the same?
I don't know. It is though. It's different. I ain't even me anymore. I ain't been Eckhart Poe for a while now. Folks call me Bartandalus. I met an angel, Pa. An honest to God's angel of Lathander. And I'd stop. Killed him as well.
He just looks very bitter. You brought yourself here, but I can't say why. This hasn't been your home for a long time. I can't imagine this is where you want to spend the rest of your days.
No, I can't imagine it is. But I feel like I don't want to go back knowing things are like this between you and me. Without seeing Ma.
And he reaches out to the door and turns the key in it and puts it back in his pocket and shakes his head. She's been through enough. You don't deserve to put that on her as well.
She left us first, Pa. She killed herself.
She did.
You weren't around. You both left me.
Always blaming someone else.
I've taken enough responsibility and ownership for the things I've done, and I ain't never denied them things. I admit that things got away from me, and I'm doing my best to make amends for it. What are you doing? You just gonna sit here and blame me? Try and guilt trip me that you lost 2 children? I lost my sister and both my parents. I was alone. Been alone for a long time. Just me, no family. But that's changed now. Now I've got people.
Who have you got?
Good people. Good people, Pa. You'd like them. You work hard. Try to help people. Doing their best, trying to make me better.
Take a hell of a lot to wash off the things you've done.
Yeah, I don't expect it'll all come out either. But I accepted that a long time ago. I know the things that I've done, I ain't going to no good place. I ain't never gonna see her again, and I made my peace with that a long time ago. But for a moment, when I saw you, yeah, I hoped. But I know she's in a good place. I know for a fact. The angel, the one I told you,
The one you killed.
he tried to kill us first.
Maybe
long
you deserved
story.
it.
Quite possible.
Shakes his head, looking very troubled by it all, but also very sort of steeled against it. He's not cracked through this so far.
Trying to live up to your name though, Pa. I forgot for a long time. But what I'm doing now, where I've been, I think you and Grandpa and everybody before us, people that made this town, and the reasons why and what we fought, the Empire, this one now, Pa, he's making a lot of people hell misery. He's the one that we're trying to beat. He's the one that we're trying to kill. Me and my friends. I don't know. Might not wash it all off, but I think if we manage to do it, then it'll be a good start. Help a lot of people.
So you're not content to sit around here and take your peace then?
I won't find peace here. Just a long time sitting around and not being able to make amends for the things I have done. I can't be here to change who I was. I gotta be back out there. Help them folks. Things I've done. I know I'm the villain in this story. I know that. But the people I'm with, honest to God's heroes, Pa.
go. Try and find some of that peace.
Let me speak to Ma.
He leans back to the door, so... You want to talk to him? You hear the soft murmur on the other side. Keeping a long eye on you as you get to the key. And steps back.
And I give him a nod as I step forward one. Ma.
And she sort of... If you go to move to... She looks upset. You can see she's been crying. And she looks somewhat sympathetic. But if you were to move towards her, she kind of just... Sadly sort of like holds her hand out. She doesn't want to go for a hug. But she gives like your shoulders and your arm a bit of a hesitant pat. And she's looking quite stifled, sad.
Are you okay, Ma?
I am. I have been.
I'm sorry, Ma. You know I am.
She gives a small nod and sort of reaches, she's facing you, kind of just reaches back behind her and sort of grasps onto Arlen's hand as she's talking to you. We'll be fine. We've been at peace here. But this isn't where you belong.
No.
Out there is where you want to really be.
Have you seen her? Have you seen Claudia?
She shakes her head. It's like your father says. She's not with us.
She was the best of all of us, I guess.
She was.
I'm sorry I didn't live up to what you thought I'd be, Ma.
She seems to have no response to that except threatens to well up for a moment, but swallows it down.
I had to get real lost for a long time before I found my way back to the light, back into his arms. It took a long time, but he answered me. I prayed to the morning Lord, and he heard me. Gave me his gifts. I guess there's some forgiveness there, right?
Your father speaks up. And then you turn to another. Again.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. But I haven't forsaken the morning Lord. But yeah,
We'll see.
I don't doubt that the deal that I've made is not one that I'm gonna come out the other side of. But it was a deal that I had to make. It wasn't for me. People that are with me now, I'm responsible for getting them there. It's my responsibility to get them back out, to get them home, to be with their families. I already lost my way and lost any right to go back into the Morning Lord's side. When I go, it won't matter. If I ain't gonna see her ever again, then it don't real matter to me where I end up. So if all I've got to trade for now is this life that I've got to help the people that I can, then I'll do it.
I'll pray for you. Excuse me. Goodbye.
Bye.
She closes the door behind her.
I've got a phone call. Got a message.
You're off then?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm off. I don't imagine we'll be seeing each other again.
I guess not.
I step closer to him and I just throw my arms around him.
There's a few long moments of nothing, and you feel a very tentative pat on the back.
I'll make it right, Pa. I'll make it all right.
And as he kind of just sort of, not unkindly, but quite firmly removes you. Is that you've got to want to put it right, though. Really want it. And I don't think you do.
Well, maybe you've been watching me, but you ain't been seeing me. And I kind of like turn around and start walking back to the door and then stop and look over my shoulder. But you keep watching. You watch if I don't. You watch if I don't put things right.
Where are you going?
I thought
Said you can't stay here.
I look to the other door to the south.
Being gone 5 minutes and forgotten your own room. And you see the key is in the lock. Arlen used to quite often complain to Yvette that someone could easily break in this way. But clearly the lesson, even in the afterlife, has not been learned. Will you turn the key?
As I put my hand to it, I kind of like smile at that. And then I take a little look around. The last look at what was my home, look at my father. And there's a moment of nostalgia and happiness, but then sadness, knowing that this is not the place that they're supposed to be. Lad be with you, Father. I will turn the key.
Okay. And you going through?
I am.
Okay. You open the door. And
What?
I had to re-add you to the map, sorry. So, of course. Don't worry, Cora and Halvor, you're about to see this as well.
So I can see everything. Am I supposed to be able to? I'm zoomed in, so I've not seen everything, but am I
No,
supposed
you
to be
just see stretching out, broken, shattered
Oh, wow.
fragments.
And I look back around me at the door. Is Arlen still like on the other side of the threshold?
He is. And he takes a step towards you and shakes his head sadly and closes the door. I was waiting for you to be like, this map isn't scaled, right? What's going on here?
Hadn't noticed. Okay, then are these like all at different levels? I like have to hop and a skip and a jump between them.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will start 1, 2. I'm jumping across. And I look at Felix. Oh my god. Oh my god, what are you doing to me, man?
He just looks up at you and sort of tilts his head a little bit. Doesn't speak, just watches.
And in my mind, as I spoke to Tenebrous all those times, I will say, is this you? Are you here?
There's no reply. There's only silence.
Over Ilya. Oh my god. Oof. Left or right? Ooh! Yara Delvan? Who's that?
You recognize, although you didn't know by name, this orc female was hired as protection by one of the dens of cultists you dismantled. You killed Ciara.
Harry Ozum?
A child. The name rings a bell. Maybe from a case that wasn't successful.
Can I get past her, or is it
Yeah.
So this is one of the ones that wasn't successful.
Yeah.
I kneel down and look at him. Sorry, kid. I tried real hard, but they were so fast. They kept moving. When I found you, it was too late. But I tried. I tried so damn hard. Anybody that got in my way. And I look around at and it's just like the void above me.
Yeah. Yeah, but what you see below is also above.
Sure. What is this? What is this? Skip and a jump, and I jump over the gap. Do these crystals look familiar or anything?
Look to be amber.
Are these all people that are from cases and stuff? I take it then. Cases are cultists.
Yeah.
Vladimir Petrovich. Ooh, Vargas Vlakovic. And I stop and I look at Vlakovic and Petrovich. I tried to stop what happened to you two. And I go to speak again, I'm like, what's the point? What's the point of any of this?
This is one that you recognize a few steps before you get to her.
Who's this?
We were chosen. We could have had everything. He's chosen too.
No.
But then you put a dagger in me. Took it all for yourself. I trusted you.
That was your mistake. We couldn't have everything. You already took from me the most important thing. I had nothing when I met you. So I took the only thing that was important. Him. Oof. These are all kids from different things, yeah.
Yeah.
Jump over.
And what did I do to you?
Who's saying that? Oh.
I had done nothing to you.
No.
And you offered me up. To a terrible fate. Just to preserve your secret. Why did I deserve that?
It was you or the boy. I couldn't
It was
fight
me
it.
or your secret be revealed.
No. I revealed the child's true form, the demon that was in him. I made a deal that he could go back in you and leave. This wasn't about me. Everything else before and after, maybe. But at that moment, I chose a child over you. And if you think that was the wrong decision, well, that says more about you than it does I.
You almost believe yourself, don't you? Not entirely, though, I'd wager. You deserve to be here, more than any of we.
Where am I?
He just steps back and shrugs.
Father. You here to tell me how wrong I am as well? I deserve to be here.
There is little point. But Barovia, for a man wanting to find the light, intend it or not, you have snuffed it out across all the land. I cannot believe that you intended for it to be so. But it has been so.
Maybe I'm the light the Barovia needs.
That would be a small comfort after such endless suffering. For you and for the land.
We're doing what we can. I can only hope it'll be enough.
He steps aside.
That was awkward because I was going to step to one side. Okay.
It's weird because you're taking steps down, but you're rising up towards this. The whole place is just so fucky.
Remind me of the
And you,
babe.
and you just see this enormous amber edifice at the end. You see there's clearly the seams of a doorway in the middle. There's a rumbling and everything shakes before suddenly an enormous... And before I continue, can Halvor and Cora still see down here?
I mean, we can see Amber at the end where Barty stood.
So you can see Barty and everything still, yeah. The place is
Yeah.
revealed. Cool, okay. An enormous skeletal hand reaches up from the void and slams down. I will shrink this image to be less insane.
No, that's fine. Keep it as it is.
On the platform and drags itself up as you recognize much of the stylings and iconography.
Melliflower. Flesharoo.
And both hands on the platform, it raises itself up. And empty, enormous sockets stare at you.
In the end, it will come back to me.
In the end, there will be no you.
It echoes, even though you'd think it would just be swallowed up by the lack of anything here, it echoes everywhere.
There are things greater than you, greater than gods. Soon I'll be one of them. I will put an end to you. I will snuff you out.
You speak of snuffing me out. You have always talked so high and so mighty. So judgmental. It is what drew you to me. You have met those and convinced those around you. You try, that you can be saved. But they don't know as I do. I know your heart. I know what burns within you. And that in your heart, we are the same. I too, remember, was once a man.
You speak lies. I am what I am because of what you and your cultists did. You took everything that mattered from me.
I am the only truth. Took from you, I gave you everything. The chance you needed, I gave you what you always craved. The excuse.
I was a boy. I was a boy and you took my sister from me. And everything you gave me, you knew. You knew it was just so that I could destroy you with it.
You won't destroy me. You are my most devoted.
No, I cast you aside. I took up the holy name of Lathander once more. You're a remnant of Eckhart Poe. I'm no longer that man. And I'm saying this with, shaking, I do not know what to do here. I've got nothing else but to take this full on.
And it looms over very, very close and just starts to tower and pass over you looking down.
I collapse to the floor. Look like looking up.
Remnant. Do I seem a remnant? You do not seem so sure. Where is your Lathander? What is your dark bargain? Call out to them. No one is here. Only I am here. I'll wait while you do.
I reach at my chest again. Still no holy symbols or anything?
Nope.
What do you want from me?
Want from you? I already have it. Your service. Your belief. You may think you act to undo me, but you act to usher me in.
No. I guess you're just so inside. I took a different name. I'll declare my
You
word.
took another name. That does not make you a different person. To take another name, you are still the same. I have gone by other names, but I am still the same. Velsharoon, Medifleur, Tenebrous.
No. No. You're lying. That's all you are, lies. I saw.
Will you serve?
I will not serve you.
But I will take my chances in the ether until I find another. You have expended your usefulness, Eckhart Poe.
I will
The
fetch.
skeletal hand reaches down towards you.
I mean, I don't think I'd be throwing out any spells or anything, so I just kind of close my eyes, cringe, waiting for whatever's going to happen to happen. I spin around, look at the light, just tears in my eyes, and reach out.
The figure is very difficult to make out, but you definitely know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Up in the air. Velsharoon melts away. The figure looks sad at you. The figure of the abbot floating behind just gently puts a hand on her shoulder. And both fade.
No!
Just collapse forward, face into the stone, hand reaching out to her. Come back! Come back!
And this time, an entrance opens in the wall of amber. Beyond it, you see only dark.
And I push myself up onto my knees. Just walk over to where Claudia was for a moment. I am so sorry. And just move. Don't even hesitate, just walk straight into the darkness.
Okay. Thank you, Cora and Halvor, for your patience.
Indeed.
Interesting. I found out an awful lot there.
What did you find out?
I didn't know where he got his name from.
What? You were here!
It was the abbot's name.
Well, yeah, I know that now.
I mean, to be fair, I did take it off screen, but I think I have mentioned it before.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I don't think I ever knew the abbot's name except for calling him the abbot.
It was in the diary that we found of his. It was like Bartandlus Al-Zuf or something like that.
Al-Zuf.
I don't
Al
know.
Jazeera.
Al Jazeera Bartandlus.
Arianel, or something like that, it said.
Bartandalus il Inariel.
There we go.
But also,
Which is-
you're still worshipping Val Sharoon.
Well, maybe. Who knows?
You baddie.
Maybe.
Who knows? Not you. You weren't there. Right. I'm going to activate a scene. I'm going to take a moment because it probably won't load for any of you. That's fine. Because I will need to fix something with it. Are you okay, Bartandalus, while I fix that?
I am just about. I'm glad that we don't stream. That I don't stream my camera. That I don't have my camera on. That's what I'm glad for. Nobody wants to see a fat man cry. Oh my god.
Oh no, why has this happened? Let me just add on. Is it telling you all that there's no token on the scene?
It's not
it's
telling
never said
anything, it's
that.
just black.
Yeah. This is the rest of the map now, just in darkness all the
So
time.
is Halvor, are you on here now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just need to adjust. Please do not trigger any light spells when you are here. I'm just adjusting everybody. Because weirdly, it stopped doing it properly, how it used to.
Oh, there we go. Now I can see me.
Let me just sort yours out. Oh, it's remembered yours. Okay. You all fall as you step, as obviously this has all taken place at the same time for each of you. You crawled into the tunnel moments ago and have then fallen, had your separate experiences, and have then all landed heavily, but not taking fall damage.
Should I not be able to see more than I can see with my dark vision?
I have surrounded you all by walls just to make sure that nothing went fucky here. However, the darkness is equally oppressive in here. So you all hit the floor.
No, I float.
What happened? Where are we? I was somewhere else.
I was too.
Yeah. Me too.
Are we dead?
If anything, I think we were dead, and now we're back to square one.
We're so deep under the tree now. How the hell are we ever going to get out?
Maybe we won't.
Don't talk like that. We will find a way. We will make a way if we have to. I'll start trying to feel around to see if there's a way I can progress.
You become aware that you are, and your vision is correct, Cora. You can see further than the others, but the dark is more oppressive here than the tunnels above, even more so than the Amber Temple. It is a constant rush of dark air around you and the smell of rot and sulphur. It is warm and it is cold at the same time. And as you're talking, I know none of you are shouting, but you get the sense that you've not heard your voices sort of echo off anything yet.
It looks like there might be a way forward, straight ahead. Do you guys want to follow me?
And that is a stone that is slanting down towards the floor. As you get to where you are, Cora, I would give to all of you, there wasn't really a way of doing this on the map that wasn't fucking hideous. Every bit of floor, you cannot see any dirt. All you see are bones. This is like carpeted. We're not saying we're dotted everywhere. You cannot see floor. It is just bones.
How far down is it?
About 15 foot.
Okay.
You can just walk down that stone there.
Halvors doesn't have
Expertly
sword like
laid
that.
in Dungeon Draft. If you are, don't put any. I put your sword. Let me start again. That is the extent of your sword, Light Halvor.
Wow.
You had it
Around
on the way
him?
down. Yes.
Is that the same with my light? My light spell just snuffed out, basically.
Your light spell would also go for 5 foot. Dim. I can
Okay,
put that
so
on
basically,
you if you like.
what we can see around our target, around our
Correct.
characters, that's what we can see.
Correct.
Okay, fine. Okay.
The bones that we can see, do they look like they're ancient?
Are you getting any closer? Or are you just looking from up there?
Oh, what? So they're down the bottom, like, yeah, okay, I'll come down.
Yeah.
Take care you don't fall.
Make me a medicine check, Cora.
I'm basically a doctor.
Of animals. Yes, for the most part, these look to be very, very old. Like, as you're stepping around, it's unavoidable. You're just feeling some bones crack and break under even your light elf half elf footsteps. And you can feel from how they go that some of them have been like near enough dust. To the point where the newer ones are kind of like an obstacle. You kind of will sometimes step expecting everything to give way underfoot, but then find the occasional bone that offers more resistance. It's a bit of a, almost like forgetting a step.
And presumably they all look human.
They all look humanoid.
I can't see any way out yet. Should we keep moving forward, try and explore the place?
I don't see we have much choice.
If you take another step forward, Halvor, you'll see me, but keep close. I don't want to lose you.
So we're having to walk out on this carpet of bones, basically. We get a sense of how deep it is. Like, is it like layers and layers and layers of bones?
You don't feel. You feel that there is firmness.
We're not
underfoot.
gonna like sink into
No,
it.
no,
Okay.
no. Cora, you hear noise ahead.
Non-specific noise.
You hear bones cracking and almost like clattering as if they're being moved or swept aside.
Can we get a sense of how far ahead that is?
Make a perception check. Within about 30, 40 foot maybe.
There's no point turning the lights off. If it's going to have seen us, it'll have seen us already.
And you hear more clattering of bones ahead.
I think you should put your lights away, guys. Maybe we should try and avoid that sound.
And it grows closer and louder as Cora, you see it first through the distance. Let me find some art. Yeah, nice try, Barty. You see almost gliding towards you, though gliding's far more graceful word for what this is doing to the surrounding skeletons.
Oh my god.
A huge pile of corpses, zombies, forming some sort of clot or clod as it comes scooting towards you. Can you all please roll me initiative? Oof, not the best start. Bartandelis, it's you.
What? It's not me. Can I even see this thing then?
Nope, you just hear a noise off in the distance and Cora shouting out whatever her warning was.
There's a pile of bodies. It's coming.
And that
Is it a
echoes,
big
that
pile?
echoes around both of your cries.
Is it a big pile?
It looks massive.
Then I'm going to take a step or two back, so I'm on this ledge, so I'm
Yeah.
a little bit higher. I want to shoot directly, like, ahead of me. So it's going to be in a straight line, because I don't know whether it's necessarily, so it's going to be going in this direction. Can I try and do that?
What is it you're shooting, sorry?
I'm going to try and fire off, I don't know whether it works like this, Bright Lance. It says you hurl, slash, or stab crackling radiant energy at a creature or object within range.
Yeah, so it's...
So it's
you
not one
hurt
that I
a
can
creature
see.
you can't see. Yeah,
But
yeah.
you can attack invisibly, can't you? Because it is an attack. This isn't a save.
Yeah,
I don't-
yeah.
is it?
So it would be at
yes.
disadvantage because you
Yes,
can't
it-
see what you're attacking.
Yeah. I'm gonna aim for this square, so I'm kind of like
Okay.
firing it ahead. So if it's not in that square, then obviously it wouldn't hit
Okay,
it.
roll spell attack.
1 second.
Just disappears off into the darkness. You see
Whiffle.
a spark hit the wall.
Oh, do I see a wall?
Yeah, you would see sparks come off about here. Just for a moment.
Okay. Then I will. I'll take another step, and then I'm going to crouch down, and then that is my turn.
Okay. Cora, it's you.
How big a space have we got around us right now? Like,
How do you
are we
mean?
in like a cave now? Like, there'll be
You
rooms
don't
and
know.
stuff. Yeah, but I've got my dark vision. I can see all around me, and there's no walls,
But
right?
your dark vision is, as I said before, same as in the tunnels, it is not as effective as it normally is. That's why you're only seeing 10 foot instead of 40. You really do not know. You have no
But I know
sense
there's
of
10
scale.
foot either side of me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So 10 foot, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna cast some beasts, aren't I? Obviously.
Okay.
I'm gonna get giant bats.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, please. I would like some giant bats.
Just find that. Obviously, that is a creature that I have to hand. Oh, it uses top-down tokens, though. That's
Don't the
unfortunate.
Barovian giant bats look like owls?
Just like owls, yeah.
But with blind sight.
Is it still 8?
I've lost it. Hold on. Yes. Yeah, they're 0.25 each. So yeah.
Okay. Bats spring up around you.
And I would like to command them to. I'd like 6 of them to be attacking the creature, and 2 of them to be defending us.
Okay, just check something.
Oh no.
Don't like it when he checks
Okay.
something.
Okay. Let me just roll initiative for these bats. Okay. Anything else from you on your turn, Cora?
Obviously, the creature is within quite close range now, and presumably, being Halvor, he would want to be in the front. So I am going to go behind Halvor.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
As you go to step away,
Oh no, it's
a
got really long
huge-
reach.
Well, you're only 10 feet away from it. I'll just move that back for a moment.
I mean, longer reach than
A
I've got.
portion of this creature surges forward and strikes out at you, slamming a fist that is basically made of moaning, clawing zombies at you. Let's see if it hits.
Nope.
Misses. So yeah, move yourself to where you were.
It's no Amber Golem, at least. Oh, wait, actually, we don't know because I've been hit by it. I don't imagine it's going to tickle.
So I'm going to go back to just in front of Barty.
Okay. Anything else from you?
Nope. Oh, I'll just say to Barty, it's like a monster made of people. It's huge.
Jeez.
It's straight ahead.
Can't lie, I'm kind of mixed feelings whether I'm happy I can see it or wish that I could.
You don't want to see it. Trust me.
The bats
Oh, dear.
all appear around you, Cora, as you issue your instructions to them. They all... I know it hasn't got to their turns yet, but they all move for a moment to fulfill your orders, and then they all just seem to be struggling with something. Some conflict. And the
Like
first
struggling
one,
to fly, or
No,
or like
they're flying,
internal
just-
struggle.
an internal struggle. And yeah, this one gonna swoop down and bite at Halvor.
What, biting a bat? What?
Misses. Do they have? They do not have. Okay.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
Ah! It bit me!
No, it didn't.
It tried to bite me!
Next one also descends on Halvor with a bite,
They're not very wise.
but misses.
Thank God. This has not gone well.
Third one.
You think this is Strahd? Bats and wolves and things?
This one has the same struggle, but then you almost see it seem to shake it off, and it dive bombs down towards a creature to attack it.
Oh, thank God.
But you don't hear how that goes. The clot surges forward and is going to strike out at Halvor. Oh, there is a feature that I'd forgotten as well that Cora got away from. I'm not going to wind it back that far. But Cora had a lucky escape from something that Halvor will not. It's Halvor. The same just pile of bodies come out, and you just see from the darkness Halvor, nothing but noise, and then suddenly almost like it's like a train coming towards you, but just made of just.
You know,
And when it hits you, you just feel all these fingers and teeth sort of grabbing and trying to latch onto you as it strikes.
I would like to uncanny dodge.
Okay. And that's going to do the same again. Also hit it. 22. I thought your AC was 23.
Nope, 22.
Oh, okay. Hits again.
Jesus.
That is all it will do.
Oh my god.
What?
How low on health we all are.
The next bat. Misses. Oh, let me just... Where's this boy? I'm going to give him a status. No, not for now. Halvor, it's you, but before you take any actions, can you please make me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw? As the smell of this thing forces itself upon you almost physically as it approaches. Ho! It is not even, weirdly, it is not even a half on a save thing. So the smell is foul, but you have smelt fouler. To be fair, you have ended up in and around several quite disgusting things. Oh, hold on, but you actually need to have the rest of your turn. So yes, Halvor, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I will start off with a surge of adrenaline.
What does it sound like?
Oh god, it's huge! And
It's full of guts.
That's what she said.
It's not though.
and I will swipe at it with the sun sword. Do the bats count as being in the air? They're not adjacent to me, right?
Yeah, but no, they're not. They're diving down and
Okay.
pecking away.
Pecking with their bat beaks.
Yeah. Right. Something really, really weird and controversial now that I'm gonna ask you to bear with me and listen through to the end, Halvor, and see how it plays out. But this thing, I'm gonna say, is undead.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get the extra sun sword damage of it.
That is... I required so much listening.
What?
Hits. Because there was never any doubt that this would be undead, was there?
Oh, okay.
That was a big hit. And it goes again. Oh, that was terrible compared to the last one. What the hell?
Yeah.
24 and then a 9.
He doesn't have the 4d6 on the second one.
Indeed.
Awesome.
It was still a bad roll, though.
Yeah. Yes.
I swing out, trying to slash as many writhing bodies as I can and say, "Kill it! Kill it!"
This bat flies as it was instructed to protect people and instead comes for its former mistress.
Oh no! Fuck you, bat.
It's everybody before Cora we need to do. So let's have a look. God, these bats. So
Not so wise, are they?
And dismissing them doesn't do anything now, does it? They stick around still?
They would still stick around, but I could probably try and issue another order for them like to fly away or whatever. But yeah, I might lose the concentration.
oh my god. What's for concentration?
For
Concentration.
concentration on spell.
Oh, yeah. 2 were instructed to protect there, so this one's going to bite Halvor. At least at the end of this turn, we'll know what the situation... My god, they've all... Oh, sorry. I just rolled the attack on that one. Didn't do a saving throw. That might not have been... That might not have been necessary. Let me just check. Yeah, it's fine. Still missed anyway. And then, finally... Holy shit. Okay. One bat appears loyal, Cora.
A wombat?
Of 8. Oh no, Halvor!
Oh.
Are you okay after that heavy assault?
I'm wondering whether I should uncanny dodge it.
Bartender, it's you. Cora, you're next.
I hold up my hand towards the edge of this writhing mass that's just peeking into the light, and yeah, it's not great. It's not great. And Isinto, Emil, Ilum, and I will cast Fairy Fire. What am I concentrating on? Maybe it's an Old Bless or something.
Yeah, I don't even think last week what you cast.
I don't remember him having anything useful up at the end of the session.
No, I don't think so. I'm debating whether to catch. Shall I just?
Didn't
catch
you cast? I think you cast Fairy Fire in the Grit Combat, didn't you? Isn't that what it is?
I don't think so. I'm going to catch some bats just in case we do need to kill them as well.
Okay.
I'm not too bothered about the.
You can choose targets, can't you?
Well, I have to drop the target vertical. I think that will
Oh, yeah.
catch a couple around there and him. Come on, come on, come on.
Check. Oh yeah. Always misunderstand what that ability is to do with.
Fuck you. Right, so all the bats have failed. Alright, well if we need to kill them then it's a little bit easier. But it's done nothing for the big boy. Fuck.
So what, all 3 bats failed it, including the loyal bat.
Oh, what?
There's
The,
not a-
good,
there's
the,
not a
the one
fairy-
good one.
There's
It's
no
fine.
Fairy Fire status. That's one we need to. That's one we need to fix. I'm gonna go with the web for some reason.
I'm not sure how many times I've seen Bartanless's Fairy Fire. I didn't realise it was his thing.
Yeah, that's when my
Okay. Anything else in Bartandalus?
that is me. I ain't got fucking nothing, man.
Okay. Cora, to you. What are you doing?
I'm going to try and issue another order to my bats, which is not an action.
No? Fine.
So for now, I'm just going to tell them all to keep away from us and see whether or not that helps them, or whether or not they bother to listen to me.
Okay.
And I'm going to get Drennig Trey out and say, Huntress, we need you, help me! And I'm going to fire some arrows, because when in doubt, that's what Cora does. But I am also going to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
The fancy non-concentration kind, presumably.
Because I don't think I have the other one left.
Oh, you don't have the special one left, actually.
No, I don't. But I don't, well, yeah. So does that mean I'm not going to be able to concentrate on the other spell? Does that mean I can't do it?
Well, you can cast it, but you would lose control of the bats,
Okay,
for
I
sure.
probably won't do that then. I'm just going to fire on it for now then.
Okay. Let's see
The
where
old
they're at.
classic.
I can't see whether or not this is actually targeting it. Oh, there we go. It's targeted it.
Hits. This song gives me such stress.
I'm going for it again.
Such a
Is this
bullshit.
Dark Souls?
It is, but it's not. It's a.
Oh!
Nice.
Nice.
It's a Dark Souls boss, which isn't like a proper boss fight. It's like a skeletal chariot, and you've got to get around some sort of like circular aqueduct as it just keeps racing around it, and yeah, it's a real pain in the arse boss. That was a big hit.
Yeah.
So your second attack, yeah?
Yeah, that is my second attack. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else from Cora?
Are you gonna shoot a bat as well? If they're near it.
Oh yeah, I could do that, couldn't I?
We don't know. They're not good. They might re-roll on the next thingy round. Although we're going to be fighting some bats all the time. I think we need to clear these bats out.
Yeah, you're probably right. So yeah, which one could I do? I know which one was that was helping Halvor before?
Yeah, you
Was
would
helping us?
have a sense of what one is. It is the one beyond the clock. You probably can't see it. I've marked it with bless.
Okay, in that case.
But for now, you can't see it.
I'll go for this bat then.
Oh, you've
I've
also
hit the
attacked.
zombie clot
That's
as well.
alright. That's alright. I'll adjust its HP back to what it was. Just roll damage.
That's probably me done.
Okay. Many bats descend.
And where is the huntress?
So were you just expecting to be like, "Hey, huntress, come here," and she pops up like, "Sup?"
I mean, no, I kind of hope that she might be like guiding my arrows or some shit, you know? She did give me the bloody bow.
You got a crit.
Oh, true.
You see Halvor, the edge of your vision, a bat flying towards you all, but then up, and higher out of sight until it leaves your vision, heading away from you as instructed.
Right, so they're not re-rolling. So the ones that you've got, and the ones that you've not.
Would appear so.
Okay.
The one, I wonder whether or not the one that I hit's going to end up like knocked out of its senses, you know, like maybe whatever's acting on it might have broken its concentration or something.
Cora,
Yeah?
think fast.
No.
Halvor, you see the creature looks like it's going to slam out at you, but it flings its arm like above your head, and the whole arm just detaches, and this huge pile of zombies flies over and is going to strike, landing where Cora is. Oh, it just happens. Oh, let me just check something. Make me Cora, make me a DC 16 strength saving throw, please.
Oh god, I don't think I'm very strong. Ooh!
Ooh.
Stronger than I look.
Let me just check and see if it's a half on thing. No. So, this huge pile of zombies just smashes down at where you are. And you see it coming, you manage to just twist away, and it bounces, it slams really heavily off the ramp and just flops down to the floor. You do see that they are all sort of knotted and tied together. You can see they're not going to get up as a group of zombies and start attacking, but it was just this writhing, undead mass on the floor. Unless you were to go and lie on it or anything like that, or, put your hand down on it,
thanks.
it's not an immediate
Right.
threat. That is all that's going to do. This bat is going to attack. Misses. Halvor, it is you. Let me just check and see if the... Yes, you do need to make the save again. So unlike some effects, this is not a... If you suck it up, you suck it up forever. You need to make me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw again, please. That is insane. A plus 10. Yep, you feel fine. What are you doing?
Since some of them attacked me, do I now have bats next to me?
Yes, we do not have flyby, so they are on you and pecking away. Basically,
Those
because
pecky
the good one, yeah, I don't know, I keep saying pecking, biting away and standing on and sucking. Yeah, the one that was obeying has flown away, so all of them are down on the ground level. They have not been pulling away from you, so at least 5 of them are within 5 feet of you.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the one I've targeted, which I think is a glowing bat.
It is not. Oh, hold on. Let me. Oh, have I lost my? I've lost my DM vision. No, the one to your left. Is it to your left? You're targeting.
South.
Oh yeah,
Down and left.
South. Yeah. That is. Yeah, the one with restrained is fairy fire.
Okay, I'm gonna attack that one.
Okay. Hits. It is not dead, but it is almost to cinders. To shreds, you say. Deaded. Just falls to the floor, already fading to ash.
I think that's everything. Yeah.
Okay. Top of the round. Bat on Cora.
Bat on Cora? No. Fuck you, bats. My babies, they're killing me.
Another bat. Another bat. This one. This one is a Barty. Is a Halvor bat.
How many Barty bats? I don't want any.
Misses. Bartana, listen to you. Cora, you're next.
I hold on to my holy symbol. Actually, is my holy symbol there? Because it wasn't in my dream. Okay.
Say, into the darkness I call you now. Summon you in all your blinding light. Praise the morning, Lord.
And I will cast. I don't know why I'm bothering, but here we go. Sacred Flame on the big boy.
Come on, Lathander.
He looks dexterous to me.
Honestly, man, it'd be really interesting. We need to get somebody that's watching, go back through the entire campaign and see how many have hit and how many have missed.
I can tell you how many have
shit roll
hit.
stats.
None.
Yeah. Anything else from you?
I just weep uncontrollably.
Again?
Sit in a ball and rock.
Cora, to you.
Oh, fuck these bats, dude. Yeah, I am going to dismiss my concentration on my bats in favour of doing more damage to the thingy because they're not listening to me anyway, so fuck them. Yeah, I'm going to get Hunter's Mark on the zombie clock.
Let's go for it.
Oh, did that get the bat?
No.
I think I still got. I think I had two things highlighted.
Oh yeah, you did. You've got a bat and the monster.
Stupid, precious thing.
It's only an icon. It doesn't do anything.
Okay, cool. Okay.
But do untarget it now when you shoot.
They're two overlapping each other.
Yeah, try it. I'll remove it from the bat. Don't worry. It is gone from the bat.
Oh, did I do that wrong?
No, that's fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oof.
And again.
Hits. Just loosen these arrows into it again and again. It is not looking good at all.
Yeah,
It is
excellent.
moving slower. The cries of the zombies have gone from just maybe seem to be more fever pitch. Angry, desperate.
I'm gonna get the bat that I targeted before again as my extra.
Okay. Your horde breaker, yeah.
Is this one illuminated?
Oh, what the one? That's
It is, yes. So this attack is advantageous, Cora. Because it has fairy fire on it. Hits.
Of course.
Ooh, doesn't look good at all.
Limping along with one wing.
Anything else from you?
No, I'm quite keen to stay just ahead of Barty. I'm aware how fragile he is, so no, I'll
I
stick
can't
around.
even move. I can't even move because this fucking bat's next to me. Like attack of opportunity, mate. I'm just like, I'm staying here.
I'm hoping they're going to fuck off now that I'm not concentrating on them because they can get their own minds back.
Well, no, they might all fall under Strahd's control or the tree's control.
Who knows?
How many did you have under your control?
1.
One.
Oh,
It wasn't really worth it.
yeah.
And I'd told him to fuck off as well, so.
Let me think. That one was... Yeah, okay, that's fine.
They do keep attacking, apparently.
That doesn't seem like a normal bat thing to do.
No, but they're already under somebody else's control, though.
It tears off another chunk of itself and hurls it once more at Cora.
Why at me every time?
Because I'm out of range.
Can you,
Yeah, but Halvor's just there.
Cora, can you please make me, once again, what was it, a DC 16 strength saving throw?
I can try. Yes, I can.
Jammy bitch. Another shower of writhing bodies. Calm down, Jack. Bounces off the stones to the floor. You have somehow managed to avoid this entertaining and absolutely horrifying ability twice.
It's because I've watched every episode of The Walking Dead, that's why.
No, this bat. Yeah, it will bite out at Halvor, son of Yokel, who we've now seen. Pitifully. Halvor, it's you. Make me the Constitution saving throw. The users collectively only remember a single occasion, but it has hit.
Nice. I've
Sacred
had
Flame.
a kill shot. I've had a kill shot with that one.
You're fine. Yeah, but I was on Caspian though, mate. You don't brag.
Yeah, I was going to say, who did you kill? It wasn't anyone bad.
So are the bats effectively, is their positioning on the map literal, essentially, if they're ground level?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in base-to-base contact with a lot of bats.
Use your whirlwind attack.
I'm gonna first attack the glowing bat next to me.
Hits. I mean, roll damage if you want to feel good, but I had 2 HP. Oh, 24. 2 HP. This bat fucking Thanos snapped.
I was trying to work out a way that I could get the big damage on the thing, but I just can't because I don't meet any of the criteria. So, second attack is going to be on the zombie monster.
Hits.
Okay, not bad.
Did you apply the extra damage there?
I did 2d8 plus 5.
It is looking in a very, very bad way.
That ends it for me.
This bat changes tack and bites out at Barty.
Fuck you.
Fails.
What I said? Fuck you.
The next bat bites Cora. You just hear nothing around you.
Badly misses, that's why.
A heavy flap of leathery wings. Bad rolls. But I'll turn the listen to you, Corey, you're next.
Let's try it again.
Is this really what it's come to? Sacred flame, sacred flame, sacred flame.
Literally, that's all I've got on me.
There you go.
Radiant damage, motherfucker! Oh, so they're undead. Undead don't take radiant damage. It's shadows that take radiant damage. I always forget this.
That's a good roller.
What damage is it?
It's radiant damage, Sacred Flame.
tell me how you kill it.
What? You fucking stole my kill!
Fucking kill steal! I am Esmeralda, fear me!
As you
I push
see as
Barty
well,
off the 15-foot
whatever
thing.
whatever it is you're about to narrate, you'll see that it attempts to push through it and looks like it's about to at one point and continue fighting, but then the radiant magic overwhelms it, and what happens, Barty?
Kind of concentrate, holding on to my holy symbol like, Morning Lord, we need you now. Heed my cries.
And the light starts igniting within inside them, and then every mouth and eye socket just suddenly glows like a disco ball as radiant light comes out of all of it as they all start kind of like melting, and this like mass starts falling apart.
Anything else from you?
I look down at my holy symbol like, alright, that's more like it.
And then that is me.
Cora, to you.
Oh, I mean, I still guess we've got to kill these fucking bats. Why did I cast bats?
The battle would be over now.
I know, Jesus Christ. Well, I can move at least, can't I? My hunter's mark. So I'll move it on to, let's say, this bat.
Next year.
They're the one in front of the one next to me. So I'm gonna fire an arrow at that one then, I guess.
Hits. Oof, big hit.
Cool, same again.
Hits.
Yeah!
You kill it.
Yes! Awesome. So then I'm going to go to the one immediately next to me behind it. Because I can still do Horde Breaker on it, right?
You can.
Cool. So I'm going to go for that one now. Can I move my hunter's mark onto that one? Oh, no,
if you
I can
moved
move it once. I just moved it this turn, so I can't. Cool. Then, yeah.
Okay. This bat doesn't try and fly away.
You should fly.
Will
Fuck
Halvor
off.
strike?
Yes.
This one I've moved next to you.
Whoops, targeting the other one. Hang on.
Hits. Okay. Halvor, to you.
Okay, can't currently see any bats, so I'll try and head towards my friends.
You would see some bat silhouettes between Barthandelis' light and you, and you would see that there are two bats attacking them.
Ah. I will attack that bat. Oh no. I will try again.
Hits.
And I guess I'll stay there.
Okay.
Well, I might actually move up to Cora.
The smell of decay and sulphur is strong. It's giant bat's turn. Going to try and fly away. Will Barthandelis or Cora make... No, hold on. This bat is dead. Why is it not deleted? This bat is cursed. This bat will try and fly away. Same position. Will Barthandelis or Cora be making a attack of opportunity?
I've just had my turn, so I have a reaction too.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Should we all just do it at the same
This
time?
bat
We all
is
really unload on
this
it.
bat is about to get pooped.
It's gonna get fucking done in by Sacred Flame! Yeah! Sacred Flame, motherfucker!
Killed it.
Pop, pop! It just get absolutely decimated by... Did we all hit it? We did.
Looks like you all did.
Okay.
So that was intense.
Yeah, let's hope there's no more of them. Oh, the music just started. Maybe there is.
Are we still in combat?
Hmm. I'm gonna take my oh, hold on. I think in my bag of holding, I'm sure I have like one of the tent poles or something, because we were using them as 10-foot poles. Back from when we were up on the Salenka, I'm gonna use one of the tent poles, and I want to try and like stick it into a crack, like in the rock. Is that possible? I can just like
Yeah.
wedge it in, and then I'm going to cast light on top of it. So we've got a bit of a beacon for this area. Don't know that we need to get back here. It doesn't necessarily mean much, but
I'm gonna cast Tylus.
So you're sticking it on top of here, yeah?
yeah. And then I'm going to cast so like in this crack here, and then so we've got like a bit of a beacon in the dark in case we need it. So I will turn the light source off myself. Well. You've put a light source on me. Or have you just changed the colour of my natural light source?
No, I just dropped a new light source on there that I was about to just say, I was about to pop out. So that is 10 and 0 light. There we go. So then your light, I will now turn off.
Better stick close, Spartanulus. It's dark out here.
Do you think the light attracted that thing?
I imagine they've seen the dark anyway.
I wouldn't be surprised if it felt the vibrations of our steps.
We'll stay close anyway. At least I can see a little bit further.
As you're sort of walking away from this, and you now have this stick high up, on the stone, sticking out another, sort of 10 foot or so, with this light on it. As you sort of glance back at it for reference, 20 seconds after you've done it, you just see, and this very lost smoke monster style cloud of darkness just comes up and wraps around it.
Ooh. As in a deliberate something snuffed it out?
So it would seem.
Alright, someone's not playing fair. And I will cast light on myself again then.
Now something's gonna come snuff you out.
Well, wouldn't be the first thing that's tried.
So it looks like there's some form of wall or post next to me. Or maybe it's like a chasm. I don't know.
I'm just looking down at all the bones where...
There's a bit of a tunnel.
Let's give it a go. We need to get out of this place.
I think these are
It's
all...
a dead end.
Come back then.
1 minute, let me get my map out. Oh, good lord.
I think you need to start a new map.
Yeah. Gonna be hard.
Hey, who's there?
Hell?
Is that real? Billy Connolly, apparently.
Who goes there?
Are you real or are you a trick?
We could ask you the same.
You keep your voice down, Rob. It could be help. Where are you?
Can we get an idea of where this is from, or is it just echoing around the chamber?
We're over here.
Which way did you head? I don't even know where you are.
Follow my voice.
Can we?
Make a perception. Oh, make a perception check.
Just fucking stop rolling over my stuff! God damn it! Perception check.
Oh, of a dice on top of your character.
Barthy.
Of a layer and over your character sheet.
Well, the problem is that because I have it stretched across my 3 screens, the dice take up like half a screen. So when
Yeah.
Oh,
people
boo,
roll
I've got
over
3
stuff,
screens. Ooh.
first world problem.
You all think it sounds like it comes from the north.
That's the opposite side to the one we are on.
No way, there. Well done, Halvor.
Let's follow the wall round. Let's make our way that way. Don't go straight across. Let's at least work out how big this place is.
Oh, wait. What is this that's coming out of the wall?
Whoop. What is this?
Just a raised up sort of platform that you can scrabble up onto.
Oh, it's going higher and higher. Okay.
And then it goes down. No, it goes down again.
Oh,
Looks like we've met another... Is that a wall? No?
ah.
What's on the floor? What is the markings on the floor?
Just dark soil patches.
Oh, it looks like it's heading up north now, though. Oh, what? Stop! I found what looks like a skeleton of maybe a dinosaur or a dragon. I've got a big long tail. Don't walk on it, Halvor. Follow me to the east.
Is this bone thing moving, DM?
Looking at it, no.
Let's walk around it this way and come to the head and see what we find. They're definitely vertebrae. Giant, massive foot.
Oh my god. Is this a dragon?
I'd guess so. I mean, dinosaurs don't exist around here, right?
Jesus.
I sure hope this thing can't come back to haunt us.
I mean,
Yeah,
Can we, like, climb up that?
you're
Can we
stepping
climb
you're easily walking underneath
Okay,
those
sure.
leaves.
Yeah, I was like, we're not fucking climbing on top of this goddamn thing.
oh,
I recognize this asset.
Does it look like a dragon, or does it look like what that is?
Does not look like a dragon. Would everyone like to make me a nature check?
I would love to.
This isn't what I think it is.
Or an arcana check? Either or.
Go
can I do either? Can I do
Yeah.
both and see which one I get
Oh, no,
higher?
no, you've already done one. Bartandalis.
This is a Tarrasque?
This is a Tarask.
Holy shit balls.
Oh yeah, Tarrasque. I know what that is.
And I just kind of like see the head as I'm like walking up to it, and then I see the points on the chin like, I don't believe this. This can't be real. These things,
What is it?
They call it a Tarrasque. They're like, I mean, you don't see them. No, these don't exist. They're like myths or something. Damn
Like
hard
a
to kill.
dragon.
Now everybody knows dragons are real.
Yeah,
You've
dragon.
met one!
I met a ghost of one, didn't we?
I mean,
True.
dragons in Faerun. Well, saying that, don't know how common are dragons
Yeah.
in our world, DM.
You know dragons are real.
Okay,
Very, very rare, but you all know
Of course
dragons
they
are
are.
real.
this is
Scoffs a woman whose hand turns into a magic wooden bow bestowed by 3 ancient forest spirits.
But what use is it if you can't, like, channel their knowledge and power through it, really? Come on.
she makes a point, DM. I don't even know. Let's just move on.
So, what can these things do? Are their horns powerful or anything like that? Can we take one? Will it help us?
I think that they're said to be nigh indestructible and have the ability to level cities.
Indestructible, you say?
That's right, Halvor, with your 9 nature check. What-
I've heard rumors and stories.
I can confirm that with my 18 in Arcana. He's not wrong. But like I said, they're myths, and you never. You never meet anybody that's actually seen one of these things.
Should we be concerned that one has died here?
I don't know. Of all the things I've seen today, this ain't the strangest.
And you
But
can just smell
what killed it? How did it
standing in
die?
front of it. You can just smell dry sort of decay. You can also smell like peaty sort of plant life. You can see that there are mosses that are springing up over it, probably using the flesh as a source of sustenance, and just that, again, that kind of weird sulphury smell that just permeates the place. Very warm.
So there is still flesh on it.
Tiny bits. Just enough to
Can
make
we
a boss battle. Oh,
can we see any sort of damage to its skull? Is it evident from its bones how it's died?
make me a medicine check. No visible sign of any huge trauma or injury to it.
Do I know if there's any properties of Tarask? I don't know if I would with an 18.
I don't think you would have an 18 with being what it is. As good a roll as an 18 is, I don't
Sure.
think that would work for this. That'll
No.
cut it for this. But then again, if that's what Halvor derives of a 9, who the fuck knows?
I mean, look, as powerful as the properties of this thing might be,
Keep your voices down. You'll wake the dog back up.
Did that sound really close?
Yes,
Still to the north?
we're just here.
Where is here?
it's not coming from the Tarask, is it?
No.
Is this the horse from my campaign? Yeah.
Cat leaning next to it. Takes one look at Corey. He's like, oh, never mind.
We need to leave this thing be.
Just
Less
follow
than
the
one.
sound of my voice.
Is it coming from the north?
It's coming from this direction, Cora.
Okay, I would like to go that direction if the game wasn't paused.
Yes.
Oh,
it's true.
yeah.
Yeah, we've been fucking searching for fucking 20 minutes.
Oh, hey guys!
So you see another one of these rises up. You see crouched, looking quite tired and concerned. Bit worse for wear. A couple of figures.
Ooh.
There's a dwarf and a man in full plate. And you see a bit of movement behind them. Alvor. There's a third figure. Oh, no, never mind. Cora's just done it. There's a third figure. Steps forward.
Oh no, she's blue. We don't like blue
The dwarf.
people.
Racist.
Wow.
Well, do you remember the last blue person we had?
Dabba dabba da.
The last blue person you had.
Wasn't Dolus blue?
Oh, how dare you? He was ashy grey.
Really?
Yeah. Like your face was every time he spoke. The dwarf, sort of crouching down, well, taking a knee, and just looks between yours like, I can't. You can't be real.
I'm
Nice to
afraid
meet
we
you.
are.
What are you guys doing down here?
We came down here trying to cleanse the Fane.
Looks like we have similar goals in mind.
You seek to
Hello.
cleanse the Fane?
We seek to restore it.
Ha! Brilliant!
How long have you been down here?
It's been quite a while. I expected
you-
to have starved before now, to be honest with you.
It?
Pardon, Cora?
I said it, as in what is it that
It.
you're expecting to starve?
No, I expected to have starved.
Ah, okay.
You knight. What's your name?
I've not got a voice mod that is echoey inside of tin helmet, but he reaches up and pulls the visor up, and you see
Speak into a cup. You need to speak into a cup.
See a handsome but tired, slightly drawn-looking man. I have the honour of being Lionel de Sorceress Preferred.
De Sorceress, that's his surname.
De Sorcelos.
Do I recognise that from back where we're from? That name?
Give me a history check.
Halvor says, "Where are you from?"
Where am I from? You see this emblem? I serve at the seat. I'm a prelate of Gaius.
Hmm.
Okay.
But Handless, you would know that there was indeed there is indeed a sect of sort of Praetorian guards in the seat, the capital city of Gaius, the largest region of Debek, that is named in honour of Sir Lionel de Sorcelos III, who was its founder several centuries ago.
Centuries ago. And you? I look to the blue lady. What is your name?
Their name is many things. I am Phaedra at the moment. And who are you?
My name is Cora.
Cora, a most exotic name.
Likewise.
Yeah, it is. I hope to add more to it soon.
And how would you do that?
By taking another husband
I see.
when I get home.
And where would home be?
The shores. And she gives a little coy smile for a moment, which she then seems to look around sort of the situation and be like, near the Valley of the Gods.
Does anyone know where that is?
You would all know that is a southern area of the continent you're from.
So they're all from our continent.
Or what the other dude? We've not spoken to him yet.
Sort of seeing introductions taking place, he just butts in himself like, Torden Kegfist!
Keg-faced.
It's your boy, the unsung hero.
And yourselves!
Halvor Jorkelsen, Urshakar.
Ha! Haven't seen an Urshak in some time.
Bartendless from a little place called Drast in. I think it's in Aden. Was it in Aden?
Drast! You're off your head, man! That's in Ralanis!
Ralanas. It's been a while since I've been there.
You are of the very few that we've come across from our lands. How did you get here?
Oh, sort of lowers his voice, sort of casting an eye round the cavern. I'd say it's a difficult to swallow tale, but I dare say you've all suffered the same. Mists, beasts, Strahd. He sort of looks between you all for any sign of recognition.
We, I imagine, all look at each other like,
And how long would you say you've been down here?
Months at the very least.
How have you
Rations.
survived?
And he shrugs like, rations and water ran out weeks ago. Just kind of accepted it was coming. But then, nothing happened. I haven't drank in weeks. Nearly a sip of water, all the better stuff.
And you came to this place via the tree roots? You went down underneath them?
Indeed.
Did you fall for a way?
We did.
What happened when you fell?
I don't want to dwell on that.
Was it your campsite by the crystal? We found the dead bodies there.
That was it when we came here. That's been about years.
Well, what do you say to trying to find a way out of here? You must have scoured every inch of it by now.
We did. We came here thinking it was the answer, but it's just an empty casket. It's no shrine, no nothing. It's just
Is there anything else
a
down
hole
here
where
with us?
things come to. Oh, aye, Christ. I mean, fuck. Who's Christ? You can hear it moving out there all the time.
Doesn't. I mean, what the zombie thing?
Oh, and there's bigger and there's worse than that as well out there. You hear footsteps sometimes, strange, slithering and shifting over that there skeleton. And smaller, more scuttly things. We don't stray far from here.
Does staying up on this rock give you some form of protection?
Well, it seems to keep things at bay. At least it has done for weeks.
And I look to the others. Seems like it might be a decent enough place to stop. Have a rest for a moment. Do you have any supplies to help tend to our wounds? You look like you're in fine fitness. We're still a little bit fresh from battle.
I got nothing myself, but I'm sure Phaedra can help patch you up a bit.
I look to the blue woman.
We say blue woman. I would say you would all probably recognise as being a water genasi.
Ah, okay.
Which is a kind of, if you don't know Cora, they're a slightly rare, but I'd say probably on par with how rare Dolus's Tiefan species would have been. There are genasi who are all kind of more attuned to an element, so there's earth, air, water, and fire genasi.
Well, of course I knew that.
So you're from a big metropolitan city. You definitely know that.
Skybed Drill, big metropolitan
Yeah,
city.
too right it is. Yeah.
So, what's your story? What led you to getting this far? Because I know what we've had to do to get here. I'm wondering who you've fought and who you've killed.
Which one are you asking, Matty?
I'll look to
Or
the,
just to the group?
Do you know what? I'll look to the knight. 'Cause are you saying that the throne of Gaius was named after this guy, but centuries ago?
Mm-hmm. Not the throne, but an order of knights there.
Sure. I will look to. I will
Sir
look to
Lionel.
him then. Sir Lionel.
Well, we came here quite by accident. We were snatched. Fog crept in, and we found ourselves in this most inhospitable of lands. There was a holy man. He tried to lend us aid, but our paths diverged. He was an agent of Lathander. He found us in the forests near where we arrived. But Cresborough town was called, and its burgomaster was good and kind to us. That's a title of rule, somewhat like a mayorship or a barony.
We
Very
went to
well.
Kresk.
Ah. Then yes, we headed from there, headed east until we came to the village of this place, named after the land. It was there that we first encountered Strahd. I don't mind saying, and sort of puffs himself up a little bit, I have slain vampires before. Not by profession, just a skilled knight is often called upon. I'm sure you'll know what I mean, sort of nodding at Halvor. But even cleft in twain, means nothing to this chap. He has corrupted the holy sites. Torden here was tasked with cleansing them. And so here we are, scuppered up a first attempt.
Did you fight any of Strahd's agents? Did you meet
Yeah.
any of them?
Killed his bride,
Which one?
Saskela.
Is that the crazy one?
That is not a name familiar to you.
Oh, okay. Can't say we've heard of her. Who tasked you with cleansing the Fanes?
Madame Eva. You know her?
We've met. We had.
Oh, what? Sorry, has a message been typed and deleted? It just popped up for me that it was a new message in the chat log, but the last thing for me is still Bartendelis's history check 11 minutes ago.
I don't write anything.
Very strange. Okay, mate, no night.
We had one of her kind, the Vistani, traveling with us. We lost her up at the entrance.
My condolences.
But
Perhaps
they
she
can't be
will...
lost. We're still hopeful.
That is good. It's good to be hopeful. We were hopeful once. But then we failed in more and more of our endeavours. We probably came here before we were prepared.
You drew cards. You each had a fate.
Indeed.
Do you remember them?
One second, this is the DM, not the... Let me just... Of course I remember. I remember that was yesterday.
Do you mind sharing?
I drew the Executioner. Phaedra, the Innocent. Torden, the Raven.
I'm not sure how happy you are for me to get into this, for me to try and find out. I want to see whether we've come across stuff and it's the same kind of reading, whether it would
The same kind of
marry.
what?
Like, I want to see if the cards that they've got would marry up to things that we've experienced.
You ask what you want to ask. Anyone can, yeah, anyone can throw in any questions they want.
Can you tell me what your fates were? Not just the card. What Madame Eva said.
In detail, write it down.
Spare no detail.
I will get my notepad and pen out.
Oh, what, like Clark Kent style?
Yep.
Okay. He will... Yeah, they will tell you their cards. I'm not going to pull the wording of their personal little tales out, but exactly. But they each would have, in addition, they had the same reading as you. They had a reading about, a weapon of vengeance, a holy symbol, and they all match what you got. The personal ones are different. Torden's is worded differently, but it's similar. It's recognisable to you, core, the theme of it, and there is a tasking of cleansing the Fanes. Not word for word, but clearly when you hear him recall his, you recognise it as being the same charge that you yourself were given. Lionel's is about... In a more Tarokkery worded sense, something that's akin to rescuing a damsel. And he looks...
So similar to mine.
Yeah. But he seems quite disheartened as he tells it. And Phaedra tells you that she did not have a personal reading. Her card was blank.
Cora, me and you need to swap positions.
Okay.
Well, if we rest up here a bit, would you be interested in trying to find a way out with us?
I think I'd be agreeable.
Might have stand a better chance since we've got 2 bands of chosen warriors.
Yeah. I don't think your journey's over just yet.
Which one of you was wounded?
All of us.
Halvor is the worst, but I didn't do so well either.
Oh my god, can we have collected arrows when we killed the zombie thing?
Ah, shit. Well, we can still go back to there.
True, it's not that far away.
Seeing as I only have 8 left, I started with 17.
If you're going to heal someone, then I think Cora's probably in the most dire need right now. In terms of actual numbers, Bartenders, what's your health at?
38.
Okay, maybe I lied.
Yeah, but you can only go up to, what, like 50?
54. Well, that doesn't matter. I can still only take the same amount of hits as you can. I just die
Yeah, but we
quicker.
can stand in front of you.
Sure.
Let's get away from the edge then.
We could all do with a little help if you've got it in you.
As they say, we get by with a little help from our friends.
Jesus Christ.
If I've got the sun sword out, do they comment on it at all? Considering they were also looking for a weapon of
That is a good
vengeance?
point. Yeah, that's an oversight by myself. Yeah, Lionel would have been very excited to have seen it. And he at first he reaches out like, "Ah, you found my sword."
I'm afraid not. I don't think this has been your sword for a long time. I retrieved this from the Amber Temple.
I'm just gonna step over here, still within the light, and I'm gonna take out my. I'm trying to get away from them. I'm gonna take out my copper ring. I'm gonna cast message to Halvor. So I'm trying to kind of whisper it and say, "Don't tell them too much. They might try and take our things to fulfill their own destiny. They're not friends yet." And then I'm going to send the same to Cora.
I will look at Barty and give him a brief nod of understanding.
Yeah. Dark down here.
Any chance of some help, guys?
The light is swallowed up.
Sorry, I didn't mean light. I meant help.
Of course, yes. That's what you are stepping up here for. Whose need
Here
is
we are then.
greatest?
Come on.
And she sort of rolls her sleeves up, and you see her just sort of turning her hands over, and a slight bit of pale blue, almost like sort of watery energy appears on her fingertips. She sort of just kneels down to you. Whoever requires healing, come to me.
We all just gather around.
Yeah.
Like,
We're here.
Torden's like,
Matra!
Torden's like, I'll keep an eye out. Okay, who's going first? Not gonna health bars.
Me.
Yeah, Cora.
Okay.
I'll go last.
You are healed for 8 points, Cora. Cora,
Oh.
can you also please make me a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, cool. You are healed by that amount.
Thanks.
Next is Halvor, I think, wasn't it?
Hmm.
You are
So
healed
words.
for 6. And can you please make me the same DC 18 Wisdom saving throw? Okay. Yeah, you are healed for 6. I would like to pull Halvor into another channel for a second.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Fine, I'm sure. I'm sure there's nothing bad happening.
You will not react in character because I'm hoping that they can all see your health bar. You are going to take a large amount of damage. Let me just roll privately what that damage is. So remember, you have 24 HP less than you think you currently do. And although it looks like you've just been healed normally... Oh, are you still there?
I am.
Oh, you and Lindsay have both dropped from Foundry.
Not on my screen.
Weird, it's just me and Barty there now. You are going to be near enough catatonic. You're going to be you've lost your memory. Your
Cool.
short term memory. You're just very, very dazed and confused all of a sudden. Okay.
Okay.
I'll move us back through.
Or maybe this is
So,
just where what's his face turned
Halvor
up.
is healed. And then
Do I notice any difference, Alvor? I'm not trying to meta, but just in case.
No, just
Okay.
just healed. You see the magic go from their fingers.
How did we get here? Where am I?
How? Do you still recognize us?
You fell. We all
What?
fell.
Halvor, you know who we are, right?
What did you do to him?
Halvor looks
I
confused.
I healed his wounds as I did hers. Look at me. And she sort of snaps her fingers in front of his eyes. Focus.
Focus.
I struggle to meet her gaze.
The darkness is coming, Torden. Get ready.
The darkness? What darkness?
There's a living darkness down here. It's
Why is it coming from him?
attracted to light. It's attracted to strength. So we lie low and stay quiet.
Is his sword out?
Yeah.
Halvor's was, yeah.
Halvor, put the sword away.
Sword? And I
Also, sorry, Halvor, can you roll me a d4, please?
slowly look down at my hand.
Give it to Bartandalus. We'll put it in the bag.
I would like to, because I don't trust her. Is she actually shit? Oh, can I roll it? I don't know, because it's literally just happened after she's touched him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then in that case, I am going to. 1 second. I am going to cast. Let me check whether it's guidance. Sorry about this. 1 second. Resistance. Okay. I'm gonna touch Halvor. and say, Andis alias Dandoros, and I will cast resistance. Oh, Delis Halvorjokursen, and I will cast resistance on him as a resonant utterance using nullification. If the named target is affected by any other spells, you know what those spells are, and you can attempt to end one of your choice by succeeding on an intelligence check with a DC equal to 10 plus the level of the chosen spell. So if he's affected by any other spells, I know what those spells are.
Okay. Yeah, cool. He's not.
Okay, let me tick off my resonant utterance. I've used one of them. But Halvor... Oh. Yeah, I'll be concentrating on resistance on Halvor, who has resistance.
Okay. Is Cora still in game as well? She's still shown as not being in Foundry to me.
I'm here.
Move down and then up a token. If you did, you didn't move for me.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. It won't move.
You are not in Foundry.
Yeah, you need to hit F5. Refresh that shit, yo. Just when she pops back in.
I've not got an image yet.
Now just put Strahd's next to you. Yeah, there are no spells on Halvor. I can't see anything out here. My eyes are shite.
Why can't he remember anything? And I look at Phaedra.
The darkness, was he struck by the dead? The dead down here, if they take... Was he struck?
I believe so, yeah. And I will scramble through my my bag of holding, and I'll take out. Even though I know Halvor's got one, I don't want to explain to him. I will take out the Heartstone and kind of touch his hands with it. See if he does anything.
It does not.
Ben, have you been affected by this before?
No, but we've stayed up here. We've kept her. Although when we first came down here, we made it to this ledge. Other than a bit of very brief scouting, here we've remained. We're too few to storm or even scout.
I look back at Phaedra. So what is it exactly that's coming?
A cloud of malevolent darkness.
Can we fight it?
Only with light, but light is also what attracts it.
Alright. Then we fight it with light.
Do you still need your wounds tending to, or are you now too suspicious of me?
Yeah, forgive me, but yeah, I'm now too suspicious.
Very well. We appreciate what this place does to one's ability to trust.
Not necessarily
I
just
take no
you,
offense.
but whatever you did's done something as well. It just seemed too...
Poor timing, but I appreciate
Perhaps.
it.
Do I believe her?
I mean, inside check.
Meanwhile, Halvor looks confused and vacant.
Did he recognize us when I said, Halvor, do you know who we are?
Yeah. Doesn't seem particularly genuine, Bartandalis. I mean, she's not being smarmy, she just seems a bit cold and detached from it. Oh no, she's saying she understands, but she almost sounds a bit disinterested.
Okay. So how long till this thing shows?
Sometimes minutes, sometimes days, sometimes it's just a noise that never comes.
What about his condition? Any ideas on that?
Rest. Rest will see it undone. Unless he goes back into the dark. Anything, Torden? I don't know, don't know why you keep expecting me to see in the fucking dark. My scouting experience ends about 5 feet past my nose.
I might be of a little more assistance.
Oh, my
Is a
God.
dwarf? Is he not a dwarf? He has dark vision, right?
Down here doesn't count for much.
I'm the same, but he'd be able to see as far as Cora would.
Yeah. But he doesn't automatically know how far she can see.
I think it was more him saying 5 feet beyond my nose. Cora's like, well, I can see further than 5 feet.
Yep.
I don't feel so good, Poe.
How far can you see? Can you see the bones from here?
Hey,
No.
you alright? And I'm going to take Halvor's head and kind of like hold it in my hands. Poe. What's the last thing you remember, Halvor?
Cora. Stop, because I don't talk over them. But I want him to say something to you first, after they speak.
We were in the mists.
Which mists?
We came to a place called Barovia.
Yeah. What happened there?
What have we been doing?
Nothing. We just found our way down here and met these good people. Don't panic. Don't worry. I think you took a little knock to the head.
We were searching for something?
Yeah. We'll find it. And then we'll find a way out, okay?
I'm tired.
Yeah. Probably need to rest. You should sit down. We got you. We'll look after you.
I will slumps against the nearest wall.
Is this all an upper raised ledge?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah! It just falls off.
No, yeah, sorry. No, it's to the north of you is wall.
Oh,
Going
right.
up towards
Okay.
cabin ceiling. Yeah. Cora,
Hi.
can you make me a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh no, I don't want to. I'm gonna let Halvor.
Can you roll me a D4,
Oh.
please?
Whoops, that's 2. Let me roll again.
Okay. Cora, you have the same sort of memory issue that Halvor does, and you do not feel good. You're torn. Call out. Lads! You have to, whoa, no, that's a ledge, love, that's a ledge. Come here. Someone come and get her! Someone get her!
Cora!
Halvor?
We're over here! Come back with him!
Come with me, love. Come here,
Poe?
I'm over here!
And he sort of leads her back over. So, she's gone the same way. Come on, lass.
I don't understand.
You're with
You'll be okay.
friends.
Ho?
Hi, I'm alright. You're alright. I'm here. I got you. Just take a seat next to Halva. You'll be fine.
Are we okay? What? Where are we?
A long way from home. But we've got friends here. People that are gonna help us, look after us, okay? We just need to rest. And I'll kind of like, now that Halva said, I'll kind of like put my hand on Cora's shoulder and one on the side of her. I'm like, hey, I'll look after you, okay? We're gonna be fine.
I just look up at him and nod.
See, you've not seen this, and I look to Phaedra and the others. You say you've not experienced this, but how do you know the rest's gonna clear it? How do you know the rest is gonna clear it?
We came down here with injuries of our own and things we should not have healed. Torden was, well, we thought the quest was lost with the wounds Torden had when we came down. You saw it. Upstairs, of course, I would imagine. The Remoraz.
No.
We thought he was... Oh, you took a wiser route than us then. His wounds should have been beyond my capabilities. I thought we had minutes before he bled out. And yet, he just heals.
Same thing that's stopping you from starving to death.
We can only assume. This place, I don't know how much you learnt about the tree, but it is part of a cycle of life and death. I have assumed perhaps it is taking from us to nourish itself, but for the same reason, will not let us die?
I think that would be a safe guess, yeah. You folks have been down here longer than you think. I don't want to alarm you, but you've been down here a while.
How long? Months? No, it can't be months.
I don't
She
know
just turns
exactly.
to Cora for a moment, and she's like listening to you, but she just turns and gives Cora a little rub on the shoulder. Like, okay, sweet girl, you'll be fine. Turn the attention back to
Have we been down here that long?
gracious, no.
We only just got here. I think. And I will step to one side like, sit down, Cora. You'll be alright. And I gesture Phaedra to come towards me.
Keep it away from the edge, Torden.
And I'll speak lower. I believe in what you say about the injuries they suffered. The thing we came across, they both took a hit, and I was lucky enough to miss it. You seem like the most cool-headed of the group, perhaps? You've been down here for a long time, Phaedra. I don't know
You're
how that
avoiding
works.
saying it, so I'm going to presume we're talking decades.
At least. Yeah.
At least...
I don't know.
Saloon.
Saloon. I don't know how that translates to back home. Seems like Barovia has its own thing going on anyway. This whole place. But you've been down here. Well, if you went back today, it's centuries. If I'm right with Sir Lionel, I'm aware of his order from Gaius, but the order was named after him unless he's been named after the original founder. That was hundreds of years before my time.
Right. I see.
What I'm saying is, the longer you stay down here, the more things change. I need you to help to get me and mine out of here. We'll get you out as well. You can't just stay on this ledge forever. You think you've been here months, but this place is gonna make you stay. I guess living off you and keeping you alive.
Halvor and Cora, can you both make me a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw, please?
Unlikely.
Well, Tana, let's make a perception check, please. Okay. The smell of the rot. I mean, you can figure out that you're pretty near the skeleton of a Tarask. The smell of rot is pretty strong from it, and just that heavy moss sort of smell, and that sulphurous tinge you had before.
You stepped out. It's in the. You say it's getting stronger, the smell, or we can just smell it on
Yeah.
It's getting stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Can you smell that?
Smell of what?
The bones we saw down there. And I gesture into the darkness, roughly where I think it is. Have you seen them?
I've seen them,
Dressed?
yes. Ah, a scholar.
Something like that. They had a smell to them.
Torden thought it was a dragon.
Close enough, but scarier.
Indeed.
The smell's getting stronger. I feel like something's moving. I don't think we can afford for my friends to just sit and wait around and hope that this thing's pass. I think they need to keep moving.
We've lasted this long by staying still and playing it carefully.
Well, seems like you're gonna waste your entire life staying here, though.
You both okay? Oh! Make me another perception check, please.
Me?
Yeah. I would say no, Cora, because you wouldn't know how to do that at the moment.
Oh, no.
Oh, let me just check something. Yes. Just as you step around there, sort of a similarity to a spell you're familiar with is what kind of makes it step. Notice you see what looks to be, it's very, very faint, just from kind of like the boot, like the heel almost of Phaedra's boot, just a single silvery thread, like she stood on something, and it just seems to trail off towards the wall. They don't look good at all. You may be right.
Can I... Can I roll a religion check? About the silver thread? Well, I mean, you tell me if it'd be religion or would it be arcana?
Roll a d20.
Hmm?
You What you say religion check? What were you thinking? What was your line of thought there?
So I know. Well, this is me whether she's linked to the astral plane or not. So I know that there's a silver thread kind of thing. Because I am. Do I know for sure that she is a water genasi, or has she just got blue
Yes.
skin? Okay.
Yeah, she's definitely a water genasi.
Okay. I wasn't sure whether we're going down diva route or not. Okay. Well, whatever you think I would.
Yeah.
The silver thread.
Nothing religious. I was just sort of looking at it more. It doesn't actually seem to be a silver thread. It almost seems a bit wet. And your
Tendril.
eyes... If it was a tendril, it's a very, very thin tendril. It just seems to go to the north, up to the wall.
Do I still see it?
You see it ends there, where it goes into a tiny, tiny crack.
It goes into a crack.
Yeah.
Okay. I will take a sit down, and while she's looking at those two, from the bag of holding, I think I've got it. I don't think one of us has got it. Can I get the eye ring, the beholder eye ring thing, or whatever it is that you look into?
Yes.
So I'm gonna first cast light on myself so that it's kind of like illuminating, hopefully, into the crack a little bit.
You already have light on you?
I do already have light. Well, I have it. I don't think I recast it on me before, which never took off. But yeah, we'll say I've got armor. And I'm gonna take and try to, while people are seemingly distracted, put one of the eye slot things. I can't remember the mechanics. So do I have to say a magic word or something?
I can't remember.
Well, while I'm looking for that, then I am going to be putting one
Have
of
you found something, lad?
And I kind of like try to cover up what I'm doing. No, just taking a moment.
Ah, yeah. Oh, I know what that's like.
Did you all arrive here together?
Aye, we didn't know each other before, but this place soon made unwilling allies at first of us, but true friends after time. Much like yourself, I imagine.
They're more family to me than friends now.
And he just slumps down, sort of sat back to the wall, sort of turned to you.
I look at his boot. Does he have any silver trails coming off it?
He does.
Does it go into the same crack?
It does.
I look at Halvor. Does he have one now by any chance?
Maybe perception check is a bit further away. You can't see anything.
The party. Roll the perception
you rolled it
check.
as the party.
Oh. Yeah, I was checking the thing.
You had the thing open, didn't you?
Yeah. So that would have been a 4 with a, what was it, perception? So that would have been a 10.
No, you don't see anything more from him.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna try. Hold on. Let me check this item. So party.
And sat where you are now, I would say you realise the smell of sulphur is stronger here than it was near the bones.
From this crack? Okay. Right, 1 second. The item is fucking somewhere. The eyes of the beheld. Okay, so it says button-sized metal trinkets typically come in 2 sets, resemble da 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 da. As an action, you can place one firmly on a solid surface, such as a wall, table, or boot, where it remains until destroyed. While you remain within 5 feet of one, you can use a bonus action to speak the command word to cause its eye to open. The opening is about the size of a keyhole, and by peering through it, you can open and see through the other's eye into an opening of your choice. You choose which eye to look through the first time you peer into the hole. The eyes can choose to see through. The eyes you can choose to see through in this way must be part of the set, be placed on a solid surface, and be on the same plane of his existence as the one you're looking through. You can only see through one eye at a time, which operates both ways. If another item to look into, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to try and put one of them into the crack of this rock, but obviously I've got Torden right next to me, so I need to kind of wait till he's not looking, I guess.
Make me a sleight of hand.
Yeah.
He's sort of, you're chewing him out. He's talking about where he was from in the back, and a lot of very sort of, he puts a lot of, really manages to embellish some stories that are just killing wolves, and low basic grunt undead. There's definitely someone who would be at home. You would fit in well in a tavern, heavily laying it on with a tail. And he just sort of looks up at one point to sort of he's like correcting his tangent, and he is very much Billy Connolly, but telling story A takes detours through like B, C, D, and A, and then it just suddenly snaps back as he's talking. You manage to just slide it through.
Okay, we haven't set what the password is on this, have we?
No, the password can be, what a story, Torden.
I'm gonna while he's talking, I want the password to be I see. I'm like, I see, to activate, and then I'm gonna like rub my eyes casually. Oh, like, forgive me, I'm pretty tired, and I'm gonna kind of just put my hand on my head a little minute, and then take a look into the eye.
You see, the space is dark. It's obviously quite a bit of like a fissure through there. But looking up, because obviously you'd be looking at pretty much like a disc on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
You see this.
Can I see if I know what this is?
Minus the person. There is not a person. But
Sure.
those tendrils become smaller and thinner, a number of them leading
Oh,
out.
yep. And these are silver threads. So I think they're normally red.
Well, they're just they're actually translucent.
Okay.
I put silver because they're wet. I'm thinking you're throwing a light spell around. I'm thinking of a light spell catching on it.
Okay.
You can make me an Arcana check. Just flat. You didn't recognise it from the tendrils. Your D20 before was me doing a secret Arcana.
This is at least giving me some confirmation of what I was going to do next anyway, so that's okay. Because this is happening one way or another. Basically, I'm saying, regardless of what this role is going to be, I'm still probably going to end up doing it. Arcana, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is a much larger version of something you've heard of before, which you have heard of being a more recently discovered, or at least recently discussed and studied, highly dangerous relative of the ooze family, called an Oblex.
Oblex.
And
do I know?
Oh, go on.
Well, I'm going to say, do I know what happens if I sever these threads?
With an 18, I would say that you know that it is very, very difficult to sever said thread. And as you sort of look up at it through this eye, you see, although there isn't a person floating in it, those sort of faces sort of push out and sort of look down the direction of your disc. And do you? And while you're looking at Bear, you would just hear, "You had to look, didn't you, lad?"
Yeah.
And you would
I
see, if you were to look out of the eye, you would see that Sir Lionel, Phaedra, and Torden are all just heading your direction now, looking serious. And that is where we will pick up next week.
Bum, bum, bum.
Because I'm guessing you quite early on suspected that, Bartandalis. Did you, Halvor? Because I know you've kept on top of the last few books.
I have not kept on top of anything. I have no idea what's going on.
It is
You'll
a
find
rather scary creature. In the book it came out in, I can't remember which of the two books I'm thinking of it was, a lot of people were like, yeah, it's a cool book and all, but can we fucking talk about this? What the fuck?
Yep.
Don't worry. God, Halvor's straight out of the session.
Peace.
Peaced out on you there.
Don't worry what.
Yeah, you are not going to, you are not both going to be in that state for the rest of the campaign.
Well, yeah, we're about to die because every time we roll a wisdom throw, it takes more health away from us, for fuck's sake.
Oh, does it? Oh, right.
Yeah, we are not doing well.
Well, to be fair, that's because you both afforded the opportunity for it to happen to you again.
What?
I will explain the mechanic. In fact, you know what? No, that stage of it's over. That stage of the game is of the encounter is over. They were using their Eat Memories ability.
Mm-hmm.
So she did it to Howler when she healed him. She tried to do it to Cora, but she was fine. Then Cora walked off with Torden to the edge, into the dark, just the two of them. And then Bartandalis left Halvor and Cora with two of them when he stepped away to speak to Phaedra.
Not good.
No, sorry, that's not good, did you say?
No.
Well, we will see what happens here next week.
I'm gonna have a nice sleep.
Are you very
Good
tired?
night, one and all.
I need to recover some HP.
Catch you later. So
See ya.
goodbye to
See you
we had
later.
quite a few viewers tonight.
Goodbye, quite a few viewers.
Someone has also confirmed it was not the book I thought it was Mordy's. I thought it was Xanathar's. Right. Good night, viewers. Thank you very much.
Night,
We've even got quite a few. We've got Dan. We've got the Jackal. We've got my Jack. We've got Macarius. Don't know who bloody this is. And Deck as well, unfortunately. Okay, well, thanks for watching, everyone except Deck. We will catch you next week.
Happy birthday, Nicky.